We have three different bills introduced that we've covered here on air. Three different bills, H.R. 2159, denying firearms and explosives to dangerous terrorists. Says you're not convicted, you're on a MIAC or DHS report or any other reason, or one of our AmeriCorps people list you as maybe an extremist. As White House Chief of Staff says, if we maybe think you might be a terrorist, if we maybe think you might be, no rights, you're not part of the American family, no Second Amendment for you. That's a quote. In fact, put my article, Kurt's article, up on screen. There's the video you can watch of Rahm Emanuel saying that word for word. I've seen it so many times I now have it memorized. It's in the Obama deception. Bill in Congress would ban gun ownership at will. And it says on May 13th, Democrat Representative Carolyn McCarthy introduced the No Fly, No Buy Act, H.R. 2401. This is a new bill. They got another bill where the Attorney General can ban any guns he wants at will. This is tyranny. That Kim Jong-il in North Korea, he can do whatever he wants. He's a dictator. Well, it's the same thing with this. On May 13th, Democrat Carolyn McCarthy introduced the No Fly, No Buy Act, H.R. 2401, a bill that will merge the TSA's no-fly list with the National Instant Background Criminal Check system, which I always told you was a way of listing you as a terrorist. I told you years ago they were going to merge this with a no-fly. I'm going to come back in 70 seconds. I hope stations carry this 5 minutes, and then we'll break all this down in detail. And we got a big guest coming up. Stay with us.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient, and today that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency if you simply prepare. No one is going to take care of your family in the final equation but you. You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports. And they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633. Or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos. Look at their online catalog. Or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633. Or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We're scheduled to have the inventor of GNU Linux coming up in the next segment. I know I said we'd have open phones. We will later, too. It's just so much is going on. Right now, we finish up with the attack on the Second Amendment. There's one bill introduced where the Attorney General can ban any firearms at will. It's just like Congress voted to give all its authority over trade to foreign private World Trade Organization, or UNESCO treaty that gives control over our schools and our policies, and the globalists want an international criminal court that the U.S. signed on, and Obama says he supports a treaty to waive our rights for the Second Amendment. And then they have the nerve to get on the news and say, we don't get these crazy people buying guns at record levels. We don't want their guns. While the Attorney General, the White House Chief of Staff, the President, all have called publicly or introduced legislation to ban even single-shot .22s, to take every firearm from the American people, including black powder. Total gun ban on record, bills introduced to do it, and they just keep saying, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, these people, you thought Bill Clinton lied. You thought George Bush lied. I mean, Obama says he's going to get rid of torture, then he keeps it going, secret arrest, secret internment, no rights for detainees, grab U.S. citizens, use the Patriot Act on citizens, keep warrantless wiretapping going on, hire nothing but lobbyists. It's all what the Obama deception covers. You've got to show it to people. I love this country so much, folks, and this is hardcore tyranny. I mean, this is the real deal. Listen to this bill. And little old InfoWars, little old Kurt Nimmo gets an email from a listener pointing out the bill and writes a story about it Sunday night. The NRA isn't going to talk about it. Nobody's going to talk about it, folks, but us. And On May 13th, Democrat Representative Carolyn McCarthy introduced the No-Fly, No-Buy Act. See, we told you last week this other bill could do that because the language allowed them to. This states it. They got 3 bills to do this. There's the White House Chief of Staff calling for it to be passed. What more do you need, man? They'll still be in denial, though. They're trained to be slaves. On May 13th, Democrat Representative Carolyn McCarthy introduced the No-Fly, No-Buy Act, H.R. 2401. A bill that will merge the TSA's no-fly list with over 1,100,000 Americans with the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, NICS. And this is already in place. Veterans, conservatives, people try to go buy guns, they're told sorry, and then they go through the appeals process and they say sorry, no more Second Amendment. See, guilty until proven innocent, then they appeal it and they're told you can't be told why you don't get a gun, sorry. It's already happened. Just like they were already spying on us without warrants before they passed a law to do it. Last time I heard, bastards, you didn't repeal the Fourth Amendment. You're criminals. You're rogue. You can pass a law saying blacks aren't humans. It's a fraud. I'm calling you out. You're a stinking criminal fraud. On May 13th, Democrat Representative Carolyn McCarthy introduced the No-Fly, No-Buy Act, H.R. 2401, a bill that will merge the TSA's no-fly list with the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, a point-of-sale system for determining eligibility to purchase a firearm in the United States. Guam, Puerto Rico, was created in November of 1993 when the Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act of 93, Public Law 103-159, was signed into law. Permanent provisions of the Brady Act went into effect November 30th, 1998, and require the U.S. Attorney General to establish NICS. And she goes on with a quote, and we have the bill. It says, we will secretly put you on this list. You will no longer be able to buy firearms. And then the states are going to be implemented that you have guns illegal, and the SWAT teams are coming. So now you don't just aren't able to go on a plane, old guy on a walker. I've seen it. I'm on no-fly list. Yep. And they call you in and ask you questions and jab you and ask you. It's all about take your shoes off, be a slave, answer questions, go in a body scanner, humiliate yourself, be trained to be a slave. And it says improve Homeland Security sections, governmenttrack.us, to increase public safety and reduce the threat of domestic security threat by including persons who may be prevented from boarding an aircraft with the National Instant Criminal Background System. So see, no judge, no jury, no arrest, no misdemeanor, no felony, no indictment, no nothing. You just secret list, no more rights. And folks, here's the key. It's going to be for everything, for buying, for selling, for jobs. This global system, just like Michael Savage can't go to England or Europe, just like I can't go to Canada, they're going to put us all on these global lists where we can't travel. This is only the beginning. They've stated it. That's the key. Many human illnesses can be attributed to the fact that soil in the United States no longer provides plants with the mineral elements which are essential to human nourishment. Many studies have shown that the majority of Americans are deficient in minerals. Deficiency in any one of the more important minerals actually results in disease. Go to RawOrganicVeganSuperfoods.com today and see the wide range of foods available that are designed to help your mind and body work the way they were intended to. You can also visit the link on PrisonPlanet.com to see some of the amazing products available. Folks, you've got to try this. These foods promote nutritional excellence, health and well-being, beauty enhancement, and truly sustainable agriculture. Many foods today have herbicides, pesticides, fungicides, and insecticides that were not intended for human consumption. Go to RawOrganicVeganSuperfoods.com today and see some of the amazing products available. You are what you eat, so eat what your body needs. Remember to go to RawOrganicVeganSuperfoods.com today. In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascist.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of the Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
You already know that drinking pure, high alkaline pH water is the most important factor in maintaining high energy and vibrant health. Most experts agree that the water you drink should be at a pH level of 8 or higher. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops combine a unique formula of the most alkaline ingredients. Using Plasma pH drops is one of the best ways to make your water alkaline, to help you get rid of acid and regain your health and energy. Simply put 10 drops per liter of water you drink to raise the pH to the ultimate level. Alkalizing water helps your body rid itself of acidic waste and increases